What's going on, everyone? It is Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. Hope y'all had a great day at work. Hope you had a day great at school or whatever you did. Maybe you had the day off. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's talk about taking cruises. Now, my family and I, we love taking cruises. We try to take 1 or 2 a year. But when you book a cruise in the summer or in the winter, don't get mad if you have some nasty weather. The best time to cruise, in my opinion, is March, April, and May. And maybe November, December. Any other time, you're playing with Mother Nature. For example, you take a cruise during the summer. You're in the middle of a hurricane season. There could be a hurricane. They will go around the storm. They may have to change your port or your tender. And people get mad. Real nasty mad. Dude, you can't control the weather. What is y'all's problem? Just like this week. People that were taking cruises out of New York, guess what? I seen on the news last night, there's a cruise ship at the port last night. 17 inches of snow over the deck where the pool was. People were pissed off and furious. What do you expect? You booked a cruise in the middle of winter and you're leaving New York. Even if you leave Florida, cold fronts come through Florida and go down to the Bahamas. That's going to make the seas rough, temperatures drop. Might not be as cold down there as it is in Florida, but you're going to have some rough weather. Then they can't dock and people get mad. Well, why can't they dock? You know how rough the seas are? And could you imagine trying to dock and bouncing off the concrete or off the dock? That's for your safety, the ship's safety, and everybody aboard. But people get mad and they throw a fit. I read so many comments the last couple of days. I have friends that are on cruises right now. I have friends who are in, I can't remember where they're at. They left Miami the other day. They're having a good time. Now, the partner that come through here the other day is probably getting to where they're at. So they may not be having a pleasant sea day. I had a friend get on a ship Saturday out of Tampa. I haven't heard anything or seen anything on Facebook of any negative. But again, cold front just come through here 2 days ago. So that could have changed. But you can't blame the cruise lines. Every time we book a cruise, we're going to go to this port, we're going to go to this port, and maybe another port, depends how long the cruise is, and then back home. Okay, well, if you can't go to Mexico or you can't go to Bahamas because seas are rough, maybe something happened down at the port, you can't get there, people get mad. Dude, that's an extra sea day. Enjoy it. Especially if the weather's nice. Enjoy it. Go to the pool. Do shows. If the weather's nasty, do the shows. There's plenty of shows on the ships. Plenty of things to do. But people get mad and they say the nastiest things online. I read comments, I'm like, you booked the cruise knowing daggone well there could be a winter storm at that time. Or you took a cruise to the Bahamas from Florida. Don't you think cold fronts go all the way down to the Bahamas? Yeah, they do. Don't you know 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts? That's a lot of wave action. But people get mad. Yes, everybody wants that perfect vacation. Yes, everybody wants to get on the ship. It being this time of year, 60s and 70s down south, maybe 80s. No rain, no wind, no weather. You don't get that. But they want to moan, complain, talk about how terrible the cruise line is because they didn't go to their port. They want a refund. Man, that is life. That is traveling. People who fly for business, who fly every day. I think those people are filled who are stuck in New York. Maybe they had to fly in over the weekend for the business meeting Monday, and they're stuck. I mean, that's just part of life. You can't control the weather, so there's no sense of getting pissed off about it. But I just think it's funny. They were talking about cruises at work today. They were talking about how bad they would be. And I made the comment, you can't control the weather. That's like taking a week's vacation and going to Florida for a week. And it rains every day in the same spot where you're at. Oh, I'll never go to Florida. That's crazy. That crazy weather. What other people who come down for spring break? Sometimes spring break down here is cool. If there's anybody on spring break this week, it's been in the 50s the last 2 days. Now, from where they're probably from, if there's any spring break going on, I don't think there is, it's probably in the teens and 20s or zeros. This would be a heat wave to them. But you can't control the weather. But I like to cruise, so if I booked a cruise and it rained 3 days out of 7, dude, there's plenty of things to do on the ship. There's games to watch, there's shows to watch, there's all kinds of entertainment. Make the best of it and enjoy your vacation. Don't blame the cruise lines if they have to cancel because of the weather or the port. You know, the port couldn't tell them they couldn't dock. Okay? Most of the time it's an extra sea day. Hopefully the weather's nice and you can enjoy the day out at sea, up on the deck, listen to the music, watch people dance, watch people. I love to watch people. I will sit for hours and watch people, and I can tell you anything you want to know about them by the time I will get done watching them. That's just me, though. Spend it with the family, spend it with whoever you're on the ship with. Just enjoy it. Don't complain about the weather because you can't control it. If the ship has a maintenance problem and they can't get you back to port the next day, don't complain. It's an extra day on the ship. Everything's paid for. So if you like what you're doing, keep doing it. If you don't like what you're doing, change it, but do it the right way. Don't quit. Don't get fired. Find something you like doing, then do it. If you own your own business, keep growing. Keep making the money. And by the way, I'm not walking tonight because my foot, my right ankle is still sore. I can walk on it a little bit better today, but I am not going to go out walking around the neighborhood because I need that thing to heal. The arthritis is still acting up, and the ankle is a little swollen and a little bruised because the gout and the arthritis is acting up. So be nice, be kind, be the sunshine in someone else's life, and I will see you in the next video. Be kind, be nice, and be the sunshine in someone's life tonight or tomorrow. See you in the next video.